Hi, this is Craig Arias. I want to show you my hydroponic setup, which is up and working on my patio. We did one test run so far, but I want to show you how I made it, and then in subsequent videos we'll get into what to put in it and how it works and all that. But basically, start out with 3 sawhorses. 1, 2, 3, which I built out of scrap wood in my garage. Not a carpenter. And they're sloppy, but they're pretty sturdy once I learned how to use triangles to add braces to make it strong. Now this is the top end, and the water flows down that way, and all I did was put a brick under the top side of the first sawhorse to elevate it a couple inches and have the water flow down. So the water flows from the top, and I'll explain that in a minute. Goes down the PVC, comes out at the end into a manifold made of just standard parts. This is actually a reducer, and then some standard curves. Strung all these together with another extra piece of PVC, and it flows further down into another pipe, angled down, and goes back into the 55-gallon drum. Now, in the drum, and by the way, this is a recycled drum. I bought it for $10 from a food processor nearby. It held soybean oil before, just had to rinse it out. It was really not a big deal. Cut a hole in it, and there's the reservoir. In there is you can see it. It's a pump made for ponds, about $23 on Amazon, and it's perfect for this setup. There's a piece of funny pipe, which I also drilled a separate hole for. That's attached to the pump, and that's the output from the pump, and it comes up here. We're now looking from the bottom up onto our hydroponic unit, and I attached the funny pipe to the sawhorse, clamped it up here, drilled holes in it, and put 1/8 inch tubing, which they also sell at Home Depot, Lowe's, and we drilled more holes and put it at the top, and the water flows that way. We did 2 in each one because in the event that one gets clogged, we won't lose a whole string of plants. And believe me, in the Florida heat, they go down fast. You can see the water flowing through there now. I just did a test run, and it was a great learning experience. There's still a few plants left in here, which I kept to try to seed them. This is a variety of lettuce. I can't remember the name of it. Green oak, it's called. It's flowering. We're letting them flower. Here's a Rex Butter Crunch. Same thing. It fell over. I just left it there. It's flowering. We're going to harvest the seeds so that we don't have to keep buying seeds. Now, the plants actually did pretty good. The reason we can't eat it is the heat makes them so bitter. They're inedible. So we're going to start out next time using something that's more heat resistant. On the back row, I put all tomatoes. They're a little beat up because we had some insect issues, and they didn't like my homemade concoction of organic spray, I guess. And although the tops, you can see the new growth is doing pretty well, and the fruits are looking pretty good. So hopefully that'll come back. One more thing I want to show you, because it's hydroponics and because you have to control the water, I bought a pH meter that's basically, it's an always on pH meter, but since I'm running this on batteries, I didn't want to leave it all the way on. It's a little high right now. We had a lot of rain, and I did add water the other day and didn't adjust it, but I kept it around 7 and adjusted it with phosphoric acid as needed.